Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're heading to the library to explore some of the resources that I just love to take advantage of basically. I'm doing a mini what's in my bag, but other than that, let's go. The other day I made this cloud analyzer and I'm so obsessed with it. It's so fun to take a moment to look up and figure out what kind of clouds are in the sky that day. Anyways, I decided I wanted to come to the library today because I was looking for a third space. Somewhere I could crochet in peace, and then I remembered I literally have a library card, so why not use it? And it worked out perfectly because I visit the library pretty often. I always love to explore and see what's new, from books and magazines to events and clubs. Like earlier today, I joined a free yoga class online through the library and I absolutely loved it. Lately, I've been into rom-com style books, but I don't always want to purchase them. That's why the library is perfect. I can enjoy a book, then return it for somebody else to discover. Unless it's really good, then I might buy my own copy, which is totally valid by the way. As a Bridgerton fan, I was so excited to see that they had the whole collection there. One of my favorite things to do here is browse magazines. I love flipping through the ones like Bon Appetit and The Artist magazine. They're full of inspiration, and I always recreate some of the things I see at home. Like today, I saw a landscape that I really wanted to paint. To me, the library is a perfect third space, especially for creative projects. Most libraries offer free art classes like knitting, paper crafts, or even dance and occult workshops, so if you're into tarot or spirituality, they have it. Beyond that, there's also computers, quiet seating, study rooms, clubs, and even free online courses and tons of subjects, so if you want to learn a specific skill, you totally can for free. You also do have to be mindful of others, but honestly, most people are quite respectful. It's truly a place where you can just come, sit down, and do whatever that may be. I know this information may be simple or obvious, but I do want to bring attention to how amazing local libraries really are. I mean, just an example, they have local authors, which is so meaningful for community. But let's get into the vlog.
Okay, so I'm officially home. My scarf is basically done. I just have to oil it so it softens up the fabric a bit. I actually think the length is perfect. It's not too long, it's not too short, and then it's gonna extend. It's so good. Perfect. I like how this is a little bit flared. I find that kind of cute. If you see, it has like an ombre effect, which I think is actually pretty cool. That is so cute. It only took the whole day at the library and my neck is wet, but we have a skinny scarf. It's such a cute little accent. I'm gonna add like little felt things on it, but for now I really like how simple this scarf is. I love how it's a skinny scarf because it feels like I can actually wear it in Florida heat. I'm so happy with this. I'm gonna do a book haul because I couldn't really show you guys exactly what I got from the library. So I got Romeo and Juliet because I have been wanting to read this play for a bit of a while, the updated version of it, and I can't wait to read this. I got this book called My Roommate is a Vampire. I read the back and it sounded just like the perfectly cheesy vampire romance. Basically like he's her neighbor and yeah, some cute things go on, and that's exactly what I need. I need something that is just like, you know exactly what's gonna happen, it's cute, and it's perfect. I also got Of Mice and Men. I remember reading this in high school and I really enjoyed dissecting the book, so I wanted to read it again as an adult. I actually got this on the way out because I saw it and I was like, I gotta have that because I love to cook. And yeah, I saw a recipe in here. Let me flip to the page because I gotta show you. I saw this recipe, a caramelized red onion fennel tart. Look at the picture. And immediately I was like, you're coming home with me. You're coming home with me. I gotta make you. I do. So I picked this up as well. So because I've been trying to really get back into drawing, especially botanicals like plants, fruits, all that kind of stuff. So I got a 10-minute drawing botanicals. That's exactly what I need, you know, because I only have these books for about 3 weeks. 3-4 weeks. So yes, I got books and things that are very condensed within time. Romeo and Juliet, this might take some time, but I think I can finish this in 3 weeks. And if not, I can just extend the time and get more time, you know? And then this botanicals, perfect because I can do this every single day of my time. I have my books and that is honestly perfect. So that's everything I got from the library today. I also picked up some pamphlets about like book clubs and summer programs because I'm always interested in those. So yes, that was my library adventure today.
A new day, and I wanted to get into one of the books I got yesterday, which was the 10 minutes a day botanicals. I really want to learn how to draw more, but specifically botanical things like plants and fruits and vegetables. I saw two yesterday that I really liked as I was looking through the book at the library, a cherry and grapes. So I wanted to do that. And I already cut out some little stalks of paper. Let me show you quickly which ones that I wanted to do. The first one are the grapes. I saw these and I was like, I have to do this. I have to do this. The way that they are colored in, I just love how they give you a little bit of like the colors to use to be able to do this project. I also have cherries as well. I saw these cherries and I was like, immediately, yes, I've been in such a cherry mood lately. Cherry sodas or like actual cherries. I used to really not like cherry flavored things and I still don't, but we're just in a cherry mood. So let's start with the cherries. It looks like this book doesn't really get checked out too often. It's still in such good condition. Not that library books aren't, but you can tell when they've been like read 24/7. But I feel like this one is more of like a newer copy, or it just hasn't been checked out as often. I'm very glad that I am the couple amount of people that have checked out this book. I was doing the watercolor, but I think I'm gonna switch over to color pencils. I don't know, it's kind of giving hyper realistic. Ooh. I finished the cherries and I think they actually came out really nice. For somebody who doesn't really do a lot of like realism slash 3D style art, I did pretty good here. I tried to follow it as much as I can because it's really just how to draw the cherries, and then for the coloring you just kind of have to figure it out. Yeah, no, these actually look really nice. I would eat these cherries. Like these actually look really delicious. Now let's do the grapes as well. We finished our little drawings and I absolutely love these. I'm so happy I picked up this book because I've really been trying to get into drawing, coloring as well, learning how to actually color fruits, vegetables, plants, and stuff like that. The grapes are so cool. I tried to do as much definition as I can and get the color as accurate as I could. But yeah, I really do like it. And I love the cherries. The cherries I absolutely love. They're so nice, but together I love them both. I'm gonna put this in my scrapbook for like memories of like, yeah, that was one of the library crafts that we did today. And let's get into something else. I got a cookbook, so let's see if we have anything in there that we can cook today for like lunch. So I was going through the cookbook I got from the library, and a recipe I saw I wanted to do was this fresh herb olive oil dip. I remember as a child, I would go to Carrabba's, which is like a restaurant, and they'd always give you this olive oil dip with bread. And that sounds really good right now. I don't really want a whole bunch of food, but I do want something refreshing, and I do want something savory. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do that, and then they also have a lemonade recipe in the back of here, which one right here, this basil lemonade. That sounds really good right now. So I think we're gonna just make those two things for now. And yeah, I already have my croissants warming up inside of my air fryer so they can be nice and warm when I make the dip. the lemonade, rather than a basil lemonade, I did ginger. Blended the ginger with the lemon. So good. The ginger gives it such a nice bite, so it has this very strong taste to it, but then the lemon gives it the sourness and then the sweetness. It's just such a good balance. This would be really good as like a summer cocktail as well, but I don't drink, so a regular lemonade it is. It's very like, has a lot of foam on it, so I have like a foam mustache right now. So I'm gonna read this book to close the day out, but I wanted to say thank you guys for joining me in this library adventure and showing you why I love the library so much. Not only do they give you access to books, but they give you access to so many different third spaces, which I know a lot of people are craving, especially in a sense of community. A lot more people are craving community, and a library is the perfect place where you can truly gain that. Just to name a few of the things that the library offers, you have access to computers, printers, you have access to clubs and classes. Like if you want to learn a new skill, you can go on their online resources and take a class completely for free just because you have a library card. Or if you want to take a yoga class, for example, you can look up the classes that your library is offering either online or in person, and then you can do that, which is what I did. I saw that my library had yoga classes, but they didn't have it accessible for in person because it was completely taken. So I was like, okay, let me try to look online, see if they have anything that way. And they did offer an online class, which all you have to do is just go into Zoom and then you have access to a yoga class. Something else they have are physical copies of movies. They also have music. If you're looking for a specific film that you want to watch, maybe on a DVD, or you want to listen to music on a CD, you have access to do that at the library. Libraries also offer the ability to ban books. So if you're somebody who has been trying to read certain banned books, the library has it. They also have a huge variety of newer books. So there's a new book you're maybe thinking about reading, but you don't want to fully commit to buying that book. The library most likely has it. If that specific library doesn't have it, then you could try another library, because library cards are quite universal for whichever county you're in. Most counties have multiple libraries within them, so you can go to another library and try to find it. I just think that's really good to try out a book before physically buying it, so it's just not sitting there and collecting dust. You can read the book and be like, okay, I liked it, but I don't think I liked it enough to keep it. You can just return it back and somebody else can enjoy the book as well. And that's just some of the few things that the library offers that I just really love, and I wanted to make sure that I shared this as much as possible. And my goal is that I hope more people open up library cards and support their local libraries, because libraries really do offer a lot of resources. They're just such a good third space, such a good thing for community. That's all for this video this week, and I am going to read this book and I will update you guys about whether I like it or not. Probably community post and my blog. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.